Every time people think the world of 9mm handguns has reached its limit, a new wave of designs shows up to prove otherwise. Going into 2025, manufacturers are pushing accuracy, recoil control, durability, and modular features to a new level. Some of the biggest brands are back with upgraded models, and a few younger companies are stepping in with bold ideas that even seasoned shooters didn't expect. These aren't just simple sidearms. Many come with striker-fired systems that feel smoother, slides cut for optics right out of the box, accessory rail setups ready for lights and lasers, and improved triggers that make every pull cleaner than before. You'll see models built for home defense, competition shooting, concealed carry, and even hybrid designs that can do a bit of everything. So if you thought you had already seen the best the 9mm market can offer, this list will change your mind. Ready to take a look at the standouts of this year? Let's get started. Number 10. Bul Armory Tac Comp. The Bul Armory Tac Comp opens the list with a compact, competition-inspired design that feels fast, balanced, and surprisingly controllable for its size. It usually carries a barrel around 4.5 inches, which provides a comfortable sight radius and helps keep muzzle behavior steady during rapid strings. The slide is machined with lightning cuts to trim a bit of reciprocating weight, and that small detail pays off by reducing the bounce you feel when transitioning from one shot to the next. The grip is shaped to sit naturally in the hand, with texturing that locks your palm in place without feeling like sandpaper, making it easier to stay on target even when your hands get sweaty or dusty. The trigger has a crisp, predictable break and a short reset that encourages fast follow-ups, something shooters appreciate when running drills or practicing defensive stages. Up top, the slide is typically ready for an optic, and that gives the Tac Comp a modern edge for shooters who want a red dot, without sending the slide out for custom milling. You also get a standard rail under the dust cover for a compact light or laser, which keeps the gun flexible between concealed carry, home protection, and range work. The finish is durable enough for high round count training sessions, and field stripping stays simple, so maintenance never becomes a chore. Price usually lands in the mid to high $600 range depending on setup, placing it in a sweet spot where you get meaningful performance upgrades without paying for a premium boutique build. Number 9. Bul Armory Axe. The Bul Armory Axe sits just above the middle of the list as a workmanlike performer that blends compact carry friendliness with a touch of competition DNA. And when you shoulder one, it feels engineered to reduce fuss and reward consistent shots. Unlike hyper-compact carry pistols, the Axe keeps a usable sight radius with a slide that typically matches a barrel just about 4 inches long, which balances concealability and a steady sight picture. The grip is carved for a natural hand fill and usually accepts flush or slightly extended magazines, giving most users a reliable capacity for everyday carry without adding bulk. And the frame texture is assertive enough to lock your hand without shredding the palm during longer practice sessions. Bul Armory tends to focus on practical controls, slide serrations that give positive purchase for quick manipulations, a trigger with a defined break, and a reset that invites controlled follow-ups rather than frantic pulls, and an accessory rail that allows adding a compact light for low-light work. Mechanically, the Axe favors durability and straightforward maintenance over gimmicks. The slide and barrel are built to withstand high round count training, and the finish is chosen to resist wear from holstering and regular handling. Ergonomically, it aims to be approachable for a wide range of shooters, so transitions between targets feel natural, and recoil impulse is kept manageable without complex recoil systems. In terms of real-world cost, the Axe usually lands in a mid-range price bracket, commonly in the neighborhood of $500 to $600 depending on options and local market, making it an option for someone who wants a practical daily carrier with a slightly sport-oriented edge rather than a bare-bones budget pistol or an all-out race gun. Number 8. Springfield Armory Echelon 4.0 C. The Springfield Armory Echelon 4.0C squeezes a surprising amount of capability into a compact package, and does it with the kind of engineering that reads like it came from a company that thought through every user touchpoint. Its barrel measures roughly 4.0 inches, giving a sight radius and muzzle behavior that sits squarely between a true compact and a full-size service pistol, which makes the gun feel confident whether you're running quick drills or carrying it on shorter outings. The Echelon is built on a polymer frame with a billet machine slide finished in melanite and shipped optics ready, and that combination means you get a durable slide surface with direct mount compatibility for today's popular red dots, while still keeping the overall profile slim enough for everyday carry. Ergonomically, the grip module is narrow, about 1.2 inches at the front strap, so the gun fills the hand without turning into a handful. And Springfield outfits it with tritium U-dot sights for fast acquisition in low light, and a captive recoil system that smooths the follow-up impulse. Magazine capacity typically comes in 15 rounds with optional 18-round magazines available, and the advertised weight sits around 24 ounces unloaded, which translates to a carry weight that's noticeable but not fatiguing over long days. Pricing varies by configuration and package, but you'll commonly see the Echelon 4.0C in the low to mid $700 range MSRP, depending on whether you pick a gear pass, a threaded comp model, or a low-capacity state-compliant variant. Number 7. Smith & Wesson MNP9 Metal HD. The Smith & Wesson MNP9 Metal HD stands out as a heavier, duty-minded take on the MNP9 platform, built around a metal chassis that gives the pistol a noticeably solid feel in the hand, and tames recoil for faster, more deliberate follow-ups. Unlike lighter polymer-only variants, this model pairs a steel slide and reinforced frame with a barrel that is usually in the neighborhood of 4 to 4.5 inches, which length helps stabilize the bullet's pack, while still keeping the overall package carryable for daily use. The grip geometry keeps the hand aligned naturally with the bore, and the surface texture is designed to hold under sweat or rain without becoming abrasive during long training sessions. Controls are oriented for quick, confident manipulation with positive slide serrations and a trigger that aims to deliver a clean break and a short, predictable reset. Internally, the Metal HD emphasizes longevity and straightforward maintenance, with robust internals intended for high round count use and a finish chosen to resist wear from holsters and frequent handling. Magazine capacity commonly falls in the mid-teens, with options for higher capacity magazines in many markets, and the unloaded weight typically sits in the high 20s to low 30s of ounces, giving the pistol a steady, planted feel at the shoulder and on target. Pricing for the MNP9 Metal HD generally places it in the mid to upper range for service-style pistols, often around $600 to $750 depending on retailer and any factory options, which makes it an attractive choice for someone who values durability and controllability over saving a few ounces on every carry. Number 6. FN Reflex XL MRD. The FN Reflex XL MRD sits solidly in the heart of the list as a purpose-built, optic-ready 9mm that feels like it was designed around the red dot from day one. And that focus shows in everything from the slide geometry to the way the ejection pattern clears common micro-reflex sights. The barrel runs about 4.5 inches, giving a long sight radius for a carry-capable package and helping to reduce muzzle flip for faster, more natural follow-ups. The grip is roomy without being bulky, so most hands find a comfortable purchase, and the aggressive but not punishing texture helps maintain control through longer strings at the range. Up top, the slide is cut and tuned for direct mount dots, and the slide profile is lightened in critical areas to lower reciprocating mass without compromising durability, while the trigger is calibrated to deliver a clean break and a positive reset that complements dot shooting rather than fighting it. Under the dust cover, you get a full-length rail that accepts lights or aiming modules, and the internals are built with serviceability in mind, so routine maintenance stays straightforward. Magazine capacity normally sits in the mid-teens. Unloaded weight commonly falls in the low to mid-20s of ounces depending on options. And street pricing for optics-ready packages typically ranges from the high $600 to the low $800 band, putting the Reflex XL MRD in the sweet spot for shooters who want factory-level dot integration without jumping into custom shop pricing. Number 5. OA Defense 2311 Pro. The OA Defense 2311 Pro sits at the midpoint of the list as a robust, service-minded 9mm that leans into durability and modularity rather than flash. And when you pick one up, you immediately notice the solid, workmanlike build. Its barrel typically measures around 4.5 inches, giving a long sight radius for a carry-capable package, and helping to tame muzzle rise for quicker follow-ups, while the steel slide and reinforced frame add mass that soaks up recoil and keeps the pistol tracking clean through strings. Ergonomically, the 2311 Pro favors a straight, predictable grip angle with a textured surface that holds even in adverse conditions, and the controls are laid out for positive, instinctive manipulation with deep serrations on the slide for sure purchase when racking. The trigger is tuned to be crisp with a defined break and a reset that lends itself to controlled follow-ups rather than sloppy runs. And the dust cover rail accepts lights or aiming devices to keep the platform flexible for defensive or duty use. Internally, the design prioritizes easy maintenance and long service intervals. Magazine capacities normally sit in the mid-teens depending on configuration. Unloaded weight commonly falls in the mid to high 20s of ounces. And street pricing for a well-equipped 2311 Pro usually lands in the high $600 to mid $700 band, depending on package and local market, which makes it a practical pick for someone who wants a tough, service-ready pistol without stepping into boutique pricing. Number 4. M&P9 Compact Carry Comp. The M&P9 Compact Carry Comp finds a rare groove between true concealability and full-on shootability. And as soon as you pick one up, it feels like a pistol made for real use rather than show. It runs a shortened barrel of about 3.6 inches, so the overall footprint stays compact for everyday carry. Yet the sight radius remains long enough to help keep shots on target when stress squeezes your accuracy. Built on the proven M&P chassis, the Carry Comp pairs a slightly beefed slide with a grip geometry that naturally lines your hand with the bore, and the frame profile plus a low bore axis work together to tame muzzle rise, so follow-ups are faster and more predictable than you'd expect from a stubby pistol. The surface texture is aggressive enough to lock the gun in place under sweat or rain without turning practice into punishment. Controls are placed for instinctive manipulation, and the slide serrations deliver positive purchase for reloads and clearance drills. The trigger is tuned for a clean break with a short audible reset that rewards controlled strings rather than sloppy bursts. You get a dust cover rail for a compact light or laser, and most packages either ship optics ready or accept a simple plate for a micro red dot, which makes the Carry Comp versatile for both defensive carry and range work. Typical unloaded weight sits in the low to mid-20s of ounces. Magazine capacity usually falls in the mid-teens depending on configuration. And street pricing commonly ranges from about $500 to $650 depending on sights and optics readiness, which positions this model as a practical, confidence-inspiring option for someone who needs a compact pistol that actually shoots like more than a compromise. Number 3. Sig Sauer P320 MOD. The Sig Sauer P320 MOD takes a modular philosophy and dresses it up for serious versatility, giving shooters the flexibility of a platform that wants to be tailored rather than one size fits all. With a barrel that typically measures around 4.5 inches, it hits a useful middle ground between a compact carry gun and a full-size duty pistol, offering a long sight radius that helps keep follow-up steady without making the package bulky. What defines the MOD is the modular chassis system. The fire control module lives separately from the grip and slide, so you can change sizes, calibers, or grip modules without buying an entirely new pistol, while the frame geometry is sculpted for positive hand purchase and a relatively low bore axis that helps reduce perceived recoil. The slide is often optics ready out of the box and may include lightning cuts or enhanced serrations to aid quick manipulations. The trigger is tuned to deliver a crisp break with a short reset that rewards deliberate strings, and the dust cover rail accepts lights or small aiming devices for low light work. Internals are engineered for serviceability and endurance. Magazines typically sit in the mid-teens depending on the variant. Unloaded weight commonly falls in the mid to high 20s of ounces, and street pricing for honest optics. Ready configurations usually ranges from around $700 to $900 depending on options and finish, which positions the P320 MOD as a flexible, upgradable choice for someone who wants a single platform that can wear many hats well. Number 2. OPOS Venator. The OPOS Venator stakes out the number 2 spot by blending a precision-minded top end with an ergonomics package that feels surprisingly comfortable for everyday carry and range work alike. And when you pick one up, it reads like a pistol designed around accuracy without turning into an awkward, heavy tool. The Venator typically wears a barrel that measures about 4 inches, giving a useful sight radius that helps keep follow-ups tight, while the slide profile and lightning cuts shave reciprocating mass for a softer, more controllable recoil impulse. The grip is sculpted to settle the hand naturally, with texturing that grips confidently without becoming abrasive during long practice strings. And the low bore axis married to a thoughtful backstrap contour keeps muzzle rise in check, so transitions between targets feel smooth and fast. Controls are placed for instinctive manipulation. The slide serrations are positive for quick racking, and the trigger is tuned to give a clean break with a short reset that rewards deliberate strings rather than frantic bursts. Up top, the slide commonly ships optics ready, or accepts a simple mounting plate for a micro red dot. And the dust cover rail takes a compact light or aiming module without fuss, which keeps the Venator flexible across defensive, competition, and training roles. Internally, the design favors serviceability and durability. With magazines that normally sit in the mid-teens and an unloaded weight that typically falls in the low to mid-20s of ounces, depending on configuration. Street pricing usually places the OPOS Venator in the roughly $700 to $900 band, which positions it as an appealing option for someone who wants factory-level precision of features and optics compatibility without paying custom shop premiums. Number 1. Stoeger STR9 Combat XS. The Stoeger STR9 Combat XS takes the top spot with a performance-driven design that blends practicality and durability, offering a solid package at an unbeatable value. Designed for both everyday carry and defensive use, the STR9 Combat XS features a barrel length of around 4 inches, providing a balanced sight radius that helps ensure quick, accurate shots while maintaining a compact profile that's easy to conceal. The polymer frame is both lightweight and rugged, offering a solid grip with aggressive texturing that holds firm in the hand, even in adverse conditions. This ensures comfort during extended use and control in rapid-fire situations. What really sets the Combat XS apart is its combination of features found in higher-end pistols at a more accessible price point. The slide comes with forward and rear serrations for positive traction, making manipulations fast and efficient. The trigger offers a clean break and a short reset, encouraging controlled follow-up shots. Additionally, the full-length rail allows for easy attachment of a light or laser, expanding its versatility for various scenarios. The STR9 Combat XS is built to last, with components designed for high round count durability and easy maintenance. The magazine capacity typically falls in the mid-teens, and the unloaded weight is in the low 20s of ounces, making it comfortable to carry and quick to draw when needed. Priced around $400 to $450, the Stoeger STR9 Combat XS delivers excellent value offering performance, reliability, and features that often come at a premium in other models. It's the ideal choice for someone seeking a dependable, well-rounded pistol without breaking the bank. As we move into 2025, the 9mm pistol market offers a variety of options for every need and budget. Whether you're looking for a compact concealed carry gun, a reliable duty pistol, or a competition-ready model, this list covers the best of the best. Each gun brings unique features, from optics-ready designs to simple, durable options that focus on performance. There's no one-size-fits-all solution. What matters is finding the pistol that fits your shooting style and purpose. With models at different price points, these pistols offer great value, quality, and innovation, making 2025 an exciting year for gun enthusiasts looking to upgrade or add to their collection.